I think they're finished, to be honest. I don't like to exaggerate these things, and there's a lot of water that can pass under the bridge, but I think in terms of the Labour reform agenda, which they came in with, I think it's finished. Because the rebels are now in charge, and this was a mild set of welfare reforms. You could very well argue that the welfare reform required in this country, both from a social perspective, moral perspective, but also from a financial perspective, was much, much greater than what they were proposing, and they couldn't even get that through. And they're now not in charge. So anything else they try will be defeated. And they're now in a position where they can't cut spending, but they also can't raise money because they've got various tax pledges in their manifesto. And I don't think they should raise tax. I think that would make the economy even worse than it is just now. But they're just stuck. They have nowhere to go and they have nothing to do. And I think it has been a remarkable year. And frankly, if I was Starmer and Reeves, I'd be looking at the next 4 years with utter dread. The economy is awful. It has no real prospect of getting better. The welfare spend is eye-watering, particularly amongst the exact sort of people who should be in the economy growing it. We're in a complete doom loop. You know, I'm not given to pessimism. It's not my character, but I'm extremely pessimistic about the future of the UK for the next 3 or 4 years.
On that final point, Andrew, I would look at the OBR stats published. I mean, it's a quite niche subject perhaps for some of our listeners, but my God, that takes some pretty tough reading, that, in terms of the future of our economy. Look, I'm not sure they're completely dead in the water yet, but there is serious surgery needed to the government. And I can't for the life of me now understand why, given that there's been so many U-turns, and as Andy rightly assesses, it doesn't seem that he's in charge of his own party at this time. Why wouldn't you take the current events in Iran, Ukraine, Trump, and just say, look, the world has changed, right?